Peace and happiness to all of you that are watching this video. So I'm going to give you some tools, some AI tools that you can leverage to publish your book on Amazon KDP or on your own website. And I'm also going to show you another website where you can upload your ebook. So if you don't want to use Amazon KDP to publish the physical copy or the paperback copy or the hardcover copy, you can use your own website, or you can use another website called Payhip, where you can upload where you can sell just the ebooks. Okay, so this video, I'm gonna give you a quick tutorial, I'm give you some tools, some resources for you to use. So the first resource you need is Claude AI, right? So Claude AI can write your entire book, your entire manuscript, from the table of content to the actual content itself. It can format it, right? It can edit it, right? So as you can see here, this is one of the books that I published. This is the book title. It's called Your Idea is a Business, right? So Claude wrote the entire book, right? I didn't write anything. I just gave it a simple prompt and then it wrote the entire book. So this here, it could be considered as an ebook, and also you can also publish it on Amazon KDP. As you can see, I do have it here published. So here's the book here, right? Your Idea is a Business. So I have the Kindle ebook and I also have the paperback. So now, if you don't want to publish on Amazon KDP, right, you can use another website called Payhip. So if you go to payhip.com, on Payhip, you can sell or you can upload your ebook only, right? So you can only sell the ebook, so basically, let me show you what the platform looks like, right? Okay, so this is Payhip. So if you want to sell your digital, so if you want to sell the ebooks, right? So you can go to Payhip. Now for Amazon KDP, this is the website. So you need to set up an Amazon KDP. So if you want to sell the paperback book and the ebook all in one on the Amazon KDP ecosystem, then this is the account. You need to go to this website, kdp.amazon.com, and set up an account there, because you need an Amazon KDP. If you just want to publish the ebook, just the ebook, you don't want to publish the paperback or the hardcover, you just want to upload the ebook, then go to this website, payhip.com. Okay, so now let's go back to this video here. So once you, on this website here, once you upload your ebook, right, then this is what it would look like, right? So this is your ebook. You get a landing page. So this is on Payhip, right? You get a landing page and you can sell the ebook. People download it and they have access to the ebook immediately, right? So the process is, it's straightforward. You use Claude to write the entire book for you, right? So you can use Claude, it writes the book for you, and then Claude will give you the book in either PDF or doc, right? So you can get the PDF version or you can get the doc version, right? The doc, the Word doc, right? So Claude, you just give it a prompt and it writes the entire book. Now, when you're uploading it on, on Payhip, then you don't need to worry about formatting and all that, right? You just need to make sure you have the PDF version. Okay, so that's so we got that out of the way. So Payhip is only for ebooks. So if you just want to sell your ebooks and you're not, you don't want to bother with the with Amazon KDP, because remember, Amazon KDP has a guideline, a content guideline requirement that you have to pass for your book to get published on Amazon KDP. So if you don't pass their guideline, or if you don't pass their requirement, your book is going to be rejected, right? But Payhip, you just upload your book, then that's pretty much it. You don't need to worry. You don't need to pass any content guideline. Okay. So now, so Claude, that's the first platform. Now, another platform you can use is ChatGPT to create the book cover for you, right? So you can use ChatGPT to create the book cover, to create promotional material for your book, right? And so on. So you can use ChatGPT to create a book cover. So the workflow, right, what you can do is this: you design the book, right? Or you let Claude AI write the entire book, and then you ask Claude AI to give you the prompt for you to use with ChatGPT to create the book cover. Once ChatGPT creates the book cover, you download it, right? And then you come back to Claude, you use that same conversation chat, and then you upload your image, right? And then once you upload that image, you tell Claude to configure that image to meet Amazon KDP requirement, right? So if you're publishing a book on Amazon KDP, you have to meet the requirement. Now, I'll leave the link below to our membership. So if you want to get, because we have a workflow that allows you to kind of bypass Amazon KDP's requirement, right? So we have a workflow system for self-publishing. So the link is below in the description section and in the comment section. So if you want to expedite the process, if you want to, right, bypass Amazon KDP's requirements and content guideline, because our workflow system already has that baked in, right? So the link is below if you want to grab the workflow, our self-publishing workflow system. You can just grab the workflow, or if you want to join our community for any Q&A or for any questions and Q&A support that you want to ask, then the link is going to also be in the section as well. So to recap, if you want to publish a book on Amazon KDP, you need to pass. You will need, if you want to publish the paperback book, you will need to meet Amazon KDPs, or you need to pass their content guideline, right? Their content quality, their quality guidelines, right? So, but if you don't want to, if you want to, if you don't want to bother with that and you just want to publish it on your own website, then you can also do that. Just let Claude will write the entire book for you, download it in PDF, right? Whatever version, and then either publish it on your own website, or you can use this website called payhip.com, where you can upload digital products, so your ebooks and stuff like that. And as I said, this is what it would look like. For the cover, you can use ChatGPT, or you can use Canva, right? You can also use Canva if you want to use one of their templates for book cover. Now, just something to keep in mind, right? Remember this: if you're using Canva's templates, their book cover templates, do not upload that on Amazon KDP, right? Do not upload Canva's book template, even though you're editing it. Even though you're editing it, you are refining it and you're adjusting it. Do not use their book cover to upload on Amazon KDP, because Canva's book covers or templates, they're actually someone else's intellectual property, right? So it belongs to other creators. So you have creators that are uploading their content on Canva, right? Because Canva is a marketplace. If you use any of these templates, and if the creator, if they find out that you use their templates to sell your book on Amazon KDP, the creator or the user, so if you use any of these cover and then you upload it on Amazon, you can get a copyright infringement from the creator. So if you're using these covers, right, you can use it on your own website, or you can use it with PayHip, but do not use Canva's book template cover to upload on Amazon KDP, right? Because your book can be, Amazon can actually, they can block that book, and then you're going to have to provide proof that it's actually your own cover. And so you don't want to go through all that process, right? It's just, it's too messy. So if you're going to use Canva's book covers, right? Even though you're editing it, you are making it your own, don't upload it on Amazon KDP. Upload it on your own website, or upload it with, or upload it to this website here, payhip.com. So that's for the ebook. Okay. And then what else? So, what else? Now, also inside Claude, you can also design, you can design book covers as well, right? Now with Claude, this book cover that you're seeing here, we're using this platform called Higgsfield, right? So Higgsfield, what we did was we connected Higgsfield with Claude, right? And then from Claude, we just prompt Claude to create a cover for us, a book cover, and then it connects to Higgsfield. Higgsfield is an AI company as well. It's an AI platform. So Higgsfield.ai, right? So, but you're going to have to connect it, or you're going to have to integrate both platforms, so that way Claude AI is communicating with Higgsfield, right? Because this is what we use actually. We use Higgsfield to create all our book covers, right? As you can see here, here's the book cover, right? So we use Higgsfield to create all our book covers. You can actually, not just book covers, but you can create promos, like promotional flyers for your book. You can create, you can create different assets, different content with Higgsfield, right? You can create videos for your book.
The one that I started my business with,
right?
for $30. I mean, this book and
right? So you can use Higgsfield for book covers, for videos, for commercials, to promote your book, right? So that's what we use. We use Higgsfield to create all our book cover. You can also do that, but as I said, you're going to have to connect it through a process called MCP. As I said, I'll leave the link below to our membership academy, to our AI training. Once you're in, if you have any questions in terms of connecting MCP's Higgsfield with Claude, then you can ask inside our membership community. But to keep it simple, if you just want to publish the ebooks, right, you can just use this platform called payhip.com, right? So this is Payhip, right? So this is their website, payhip.com. You can sell digital downloads, courses, coaching, and more from one simple platform, right? So as you can see here, digital downloads, sell any type of digital download, such as ebooks. So you can use, so you can use Payhip. So payhip.com. And then for Amazon, this is the website, kdp.amazon.com. Amazon is really ideal for paperback, right? So if you want to publish the paperback book, the hardcover, the physical copy, then I'll recommend to use Amazon Amazon KDP. But if you just want to publish the ebook, right, use your own website or any other platform that you're familiar with, or you can use Payhip, right? Because with the ebook, if you're uploading it on Payhip, right, you don't really have to pass, or you don't have to, adhere to their content quality guidelines, right? Because Amazon KDP is very strict in terms of the books that they approve. They approve, if your book doesn't meet their formatting, if it doesn't meet their margins, right, their criteria, their quality control, your book can get rejected. So to avoid that, if you just want to publish the ebook, once Claude AI writes the entire book for you, just download the PDF, and then you can just go to payhip.com and upload it, right? Now, but if you do want to upload to Amazon KDP the paperback book and the ebook, as I said, I'll leave the link below to our workflow system, because we've created a workflow that ensures that whatever you create inside Claude AI, it meets Amazon KDP's requirement. It meets their content guidelines, their content quality, right, their content policy, so that way your book gets approved or it gets published every time you upload it, right? So that we've created a system, a workflow. The link is below in the description section and also in the comment section. If you want to get that workflow system, then you can go ahead and grab it. If you just want to publish your own books, your own PDF, then go to payhip.com, set up an account, right? This is payhip.com right here. This is the website. And then you can just, you can use Claude to write any book that you want, and then download the PDF. Now, you do need a Claude paid account, paid version, right? So you need a paid version or the paid subscription for that to work. Now, in terms of models, right, you can choose, when you're writing your book, you can select the Sonnet model, Sonnet 5, right? Because Sonnet 5 is credit efficient. You're not going to run out of credit, or you're not going to run out of token, right, if you're using the Sonnet model when you're writing your ebook with Claude AI. So I think that's pretty much it. So to simplify, I just want to recap everything. If you want to publish just the ebooks, you can use either your own website or any other platform that you're familiar with, or you can use this company here called Payhip. So if you go to payhip.com, you can upload all your ebooks. Now, Claude can write your entire book for you, right? I've already said that. I've said that many times, right? So you can use Claude to write your entire book. You review it, right? You make any refinements, any adjustments, any necessary adjustments, and then you can download that file. you can tell Claude to convert that file in PDF, right? Because Claude can execute different types of file in different formats. So you can tell Claude to convert it in PDF, and then once you have your PDF version, you can go to PayHip and then upload your book, and then this is what your ebook will look like, right? You get a landing page, and then you get your right, and then you get that. For book covers, you can use ChatGPT or you can use Canva. But if you're using Canva, if you're using their template, just remember, don't use their template and upload it on Amazon KDP. So whatever you do on Canva, do not upload those covers, those book covers on Amazon KDP, right? You can use these templates on Canva. You can use it on your own website, or you can use it with the payhip.com website to publish any ebooks and so on. So, okay. And as I said, for paperback, so if you want to publish paperback books, hardcover, right, the physical book, then you need Amazon KDP, right? So you need to set up an account with Amazon KDP first. So this is the website, kdp.amazon.com. Set up an account. It's free, right? And then once you have your account, then you can get our workflow system. As I said, the link is going to be below. So that way, whatever book Claude writes, then it will adhere, or it will pass Amazon KDP's content quality guidelines or content quality policies. Okay. So I think that's pretty much it. Hopefully this was educational, was insightful. I'm trying to keep it short so that way you can get the necessary information. So the tools are, you can get, so payhip.com, Claude, ChatGPT, Canva, and then Amazon KDP. So those are the tools, right? So AmazonKDP.com, or here's the website, PayHip, and then if you have Canva for book covers, ChatGPT also for book covers. So with ChatGPT, what you do is you tell Claude to give you the prompt for you to use with ChatGPT, because Claude is going to give you the prompt. It's going to give you all the details, like what's going to go on the back, right? And once ChatGPT creates the book cover for you, download it, and then come back to Claude in that same chat window, upload your book or your book cover, and then prompt Claude to configure that book cover for Amazon KDP, right? To configure it, to optimize it, to prepare it for Amazon KDP. That's very important. Make sure when you're uploading the book cover that you created with ChatGPT, right? So let's say ChatGPT created the book cover. You go back to Claude, you upload that book cover, and then you tell Claude to configure it for Amazon KDP, or configure it, prepare it, optimize it, whatever word you want to use, right? Because you just want to make sure that book cover is, right, it meets Amazon's, guidelines in terms of book covers, right? So you can prompt Claude to configure, optimize, prepare for publishing on Amazon KDP, and then Claude will know exactly how to configure that book cover. Hopefully that was very straightforward. I was trying to rush a bit so that way, I could keep the video under 20 minutes, and so you can get as much information as possible, right? And then, as I said, there's also Higgsfield AI. With Higgsfield, if you want to use Higgsfield AI, you can connect it with Claude. As I said, if you want to join our membership community and ask me questions about AI, then you can also do that. Okay. Hopefully this is educational and insightful, that you got something out of this. I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.